Hi, this is Emily. I now live Tigger Angel. I got my Beatles hat now. I was wearing my Aussie hat before, my Australian hat. Now I got my Beatles hat. I am in character. I am a character. We have to all act, life is an act. We're all on a stage. We're all here to perform. And I'm trying to get into my reality show. I'm gonna actually start a reality show. Tico Angel reality series, and I'm gonna just think of ideas just like I do with my recordings and my writings. I'm gonna start to develop um, shows for YouTube and hopefully develop a fan base. You've got to start from somewhere. And if you're not gonna find people to help you, then you got to do it on your own. That's basically what it comes down to. I'm not relying on anybody. I'm just relying on myself. I'm not looking to be discovered. I don't think I will get discovered. And if I do, I'll be excited and happy. And it will be because I'm putting the effort in. And I truly am. I'm doing it with my spoken word. I'm doing it with my poetry, my writings. I'm well represented now. I have 2 music pages where I'm featured, and I'm getting notoriety. I just have to iron out some issues. And, it does cost money to be a part of these music sites, but if you can market yourself and you can get your work out there so people can see it, and you do it in a way where they can find you, that's even better. I got Twitter, I got YouTube, I'm on Reverb Nation, I'm on Number One Music, I'm on All Poetry, and I link them all to my Facebook, my Twitter, I'm on Pinterest. So you get the idea. It's like social media. Nowadays, everything is down to social media, and you have to know how to make it work for you. And basically, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the best way to get my music out there, my spoken word, and also trying to learn how to do a reality show. Now, what goes into making a show? You think about it. You have to find interesting things to talk about. And you have to kind of also show different scenes. You have to have a way of enticing people to watch. I mean, when you see my videos, basically you just see what you see. I'm not elaborate. I don't have an elaborate stage, and I don't pretend to either. The thing is, I need some help in doing a video if I was to do a reality show, because I need someone to hold the camera for me. Right now I just work off of my iPhone. Basically, my iPhone is my tool, my instrument. I use my iPhone for not only my video and camera needs, but I use it for my sound recording. I use it for my poems, my writings. Um, I use it for my email. I use it for my piano musical pieces that I do. My musical instrumentation. I use it for many, many things. And searching on the internet when I have Wi-Fi available. I also download all my music onto my iPhone. So I got my music groups, like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and, you name it, all the groups I love. And, that's my tool. But if I'm going to go out and explore my talents and what I can offer, you know, I gotta push the envelope. I have to like come up with ideas. And that's the whole beauty of creating, is that you're always thinking forward. You're always going that extra yard to make things more interesting. And I find I was never really into reality shows, but I kind of got hooked on the Kardashian reality show, and then with Caitlyn Jenner, that whole issue is very interesting to me because I am male to female transgender, and I find that kind of something I can relate to. But I think there are very interesting stories on YouTube when you come upon YouTube, how some people, when they do their videos, they seem to strike a chord with an audience and they just go viral. And you wonder, what is it that makes a video go viral? What is it that is appealing to people and just, you know, brings such a huge fan base and audience? You know, I've done a couple of videos that have developed some kind of interest, but I wouldn't say that any are near going viral. You know, in my eyes, hitting the million views is going viral, and I'm not even near that. I think the closest that I've gone is about 200 and something thousand views on male to female transition. I called it Beautiful Transitions or something like that, where I showcased male to female transgenders and transsexuals before and after images uh, set to some music that's been criticized. But unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow you to choose your own music because of copyright issues, and I want to remain in good standing. So I had to use the music that was available to me from YouTube. But despite the music that I chose, that video has struck a chord with a lot of people. Negative and positive, mostly positive. Um, but I think it's important, though, when you take the initiative to do recordings and videos and things, that you owe the audience that you're trying to appeal to put everything into what you're doing. Put forth your best effort. Show them your sincerity. Show them that you're serious about what you want to do and what you want to create. You know, I'm very passionate in what I do, and I'm very serious in what I want to do. And I'm talking about the issues that I need to talk about, you know? And I also think it's very important to focus on issues that are kind of serious, too. You know, take for instance, um, Leela Alcorn, the poor transgender girl that committed suicide, where her parents wanted her to seek therapy to convert her feelings from wanting to live as a female to going back as a male. And obviously, Leela didn't want to have any part of that. And she was forced into it. And that poor girl just couldn't deal with the the rejection of the family and the friends that were supposed to be her friends who abandoned her. She had some friends, but by and large, she was not accepted by her family. She was forced to go to therapy against her will for conversion, and she wasn't able to express herself. And the poor girl took her life. These are the things that are very important and scary in our life for people who are going through what we go through, male to female transgenders in general, that we face a lot of hardship and discrimination, and we don't have it easy. We struggle with our emotions and our feelings, and it's difficult. Life in general is hard enough, but when you add into that equation the fact that you're transitioning and or hoping to transition, makes it even more difficult. And teenagers are conflicted enough with what they have to go through with puberty and all, and trying to fit in, to add into that being transgender. That's why there's such a high incidence of suicide. And we have to address this issue. This is important. We can do the lighthearted stuff for transgender, and I welcome that. But we also have to address the serious issues too. And these are the issues that I'm very concerned about. And I want to address these issues. There was a touching scene in Caitlyn Jenner's reality show. I believe it was in the very first episode, actually, where she was speaking with a mother of a female to male transgender teenager who sadly committed suicide a week or so before his birthday, and was just in receipt of the name change in the mail that came after he already committed suicide. And it's so tragic. These young kids dying, and just what society does to hurt and not make people feel accepted. And it's just not right. It's very, very tragic. And I'm very frustrated that we live in a world, a society, that still does not accept people for just trying to be who they are. And it's not right, it's not fair, and there's got to be something done about it. We have to kind of stand up and do what we feel is right. We have to take initiative and make a stand. If we don't speak up, if we don't project our voice, no one else is going to do it for us. We have to speak up for ourselves, and we have to speak up for other transgender people who don't have a voice or who don't feel comfortable in addressing their worries and concerns. We all have to work together and support each other. And that's what we try to do. And I have so many transgender friends who have gone to bat for me and help me through my own struggles. I've been fragile. I've attempted suicide. I've been in the hospital multiple times. I'm going through emotional crisis. And I have lots of good people who are concerned. And most of my friends are transgender. And to be honest with you, I feel most comfortable with my transgender friends because they truly understand and get what I'm going through. We all are on the same page. And it's hard for us to find true friends outside of our own community because we don't know who to trust, because we've been hurt so many times, you know? It's important to just be who you are. And that's all I can say. Expect more videos. Thank you. I love you. Emily of T-Girl Angel.